Hello, the channel. Welcome back, everyone. Another lineup builder ongoing for the weekend. Not so much on at the moment, to be honest, so this is going to be quite a quick one. We preview the weekend and then we'll go from there. No Celtic, no party. That's what they say. Anyways, I'm going to move myself down the corner here and we'll see what I mean by no Celtic, no party. So, yeah, when Celtic win to nil, usually you're going to hear from me, right? So it's been an unbelievable spell. Before this week, with 7 podiums in 9 game weeks, this looks like it's going to be 8 podiums in 10 game weeks. So second place, bad captain choice there with Luis Palma, but there we go. Can't really complain about that. Johnson had a big chance missed in the last few minutes as well. Some other results as well, which I don't know if they're going to hold or not. And this is the other main hope. So sitting first in the All-Star Super Rare. Disclaimer, still can be beaten. Barcelona to play later. Sevilla and Atletico Bilbao are running just now. So Furu had another big chance missed as well, though it was a header and he's not really that good in the air and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, unbelievable spell. So there we go. It could well be 9 podiums in 10 game weeks. And I'm going to move myself up here because we're on for the preview of the weekend. And then hopefully we'll get some good rewards in the rewards video on Friday. So first thing you notice on the list, there's no Celtic. There's plenty of green here, but there's no Celtic. So this will not be a long episode. Probably only going to be running a couple of teams, to be honest. But Sporting, best projected fixture. Well, this is filtered or sorted by expected team goals and win percentages and things. So clean sheet percentage 50%, expected team goals 2.6. Inter Milan with the best clean sheet percentage, so that's pretty interesting. And expected team goals 2.58. Fenerbahce, pretty good fixture. When they get going, they're pretty good. Score a few goals, high clean sheet percentage, and expected team goals, although they've not been keeping many clean sheets this season, Fenerbahce, I don't think. But there we go. Galatasaray as well. Besiktas, I don't really trust much this season. And Benfica, only 1.87 expected team goals, but 47% clean sheet percentage, which is pretty similar to Juventus. So on the old sheet, Egal has moved some stuff about, so that was me lost there. He's also added in a fixtures. So we've got the sort of fixtures section, but there's an injury section as well, which we'll highlight in bigger game weeks, but not so much on this weekend. So Trubin stand out there. That's pretty interesting. I think what we'll probably do is do the under 23s first, right? Because that's always what we do. And I know that I don't have many options goalkeeper wise for this weekend anyway. So Z Pro. Quite like myself up the top right actually. There we go. Found a new position. Not quite the Kama Sutra or anything, but it's just Sorare videos. So I always prioritise under 23 rare. It's just one of my favourite tournaments. I've got the cards for it, all that sort of stuff. Maduka Akoi, so that's interesting. I might use him somewhere, but I'm just going to pick sort of a couple of key lineups here. So Trubin, Antonio Silva's going to be the sort of standard option to go with him. Midfield wise, so Ferdi Kadioglu and Koksu pretty high up, which is quite interesting as well. So Ferdi, so I can't play both of them actually. That's kind of interesting. I can actually. What am I talking about? Can play both of them. Jackson Maleka, and I can play Ferdi here. I suppose it's kind of just cutting down my options for the All Star as well if I use Ferdi here. So I could go with Morata here as well. I think it's going to be playing Trubin. We're going to go for a clean sheet, and Antonio Silva's pretty high expected score as well. You'll see in a minute why I'm just talking about these reduced options. Usually I've got loads and loads and loads of teams, but a couple for this weekend, but not loads and loads and loads, if you know what I mean. So yeah, interestingly, I could use a koi here. That would leave me with a free Tribune. I'm trying to see what this story here is in terms of available super rares. So I've got Smassi and Szymanski, got Cavechi, who are both projected to start. So I guess that the good thing about doing it that way is you could use Cavechi there, and it means that I'm sort of maxing out the requirements for the under 23 Rare Plus, because you can use, 2 super rares in there. So again, goalkeeper wise, Coy's on there 48. So I might move things around a wee bit. But I think the natural solution is to pick the sort of best teams first, and then you'll fill things out from there. So I actually picked up a Baragi, so that I've got some extra sort of selection in terms of teams fighting. I'm probably going to put a Koi in here, right, because they'll have enough goalkeepers. So it's an interesting one, but could do something like this. So Koi, Baragi, this guy does pretty well for Fiorentina, and so I expect to score 60, which is quite high actually. Sebastian Szymanski, so in terms of midfield forwards, Tadic right up there, Szymanski, Orkin Kokshu, so all pretty high and understandably high projected scores. Berardi, I think he's kind of a bit of an injury question mark. And then the last sort of option, Under, was pretty high up as well. Icardi's probably due to hit some good form there too. I suppose it could go like Morata and play with Tribune, but I'm really short of goalkeepers. So what am I going to do? I don't know. You tell me. Could do that. So I could play Ferdi in there as well, but then it takes away from the under 23s. I think natural captain selection, therefore, it's got to be Tadic to go with Szymanski. They're all pretty similar projected scores, etc. there as well, I think. So there we go. Final one we'll have a wee look at is under 23s limited. I don't really have many options to pick caps and everything. That's, I think I'm pretty much sure I've got a goalkeeper for this. So I'm going to be running a lot of... Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Jesus, Mary. I'm in the wrong place now. That's why I don't go up there, because I can't press that button there. So there we go. So it won't be long to go now, guys. Sorry, at this point my computer has had a complete hairy canary, so we're going to tag this bit on at the end of the video and we'll be done. So yeah, a Tribune, I think natural selection for under 23 sort of limited side. Balchi has 2 games. Again, not really much choice. Really difficult weekend. Really difficult. Very, very difficult. With like so limited amounts of game, no EPL, no Celtic, as I said. Cavaradonna, pretty natural selection against Torino. Then we are sort of scraping the barrel here. I think I'm going to risk Tete. He's due to get a good score once in his life. I don't know. He's just not really had many good scores at all. For me anyway, recently, and Orkin Kokshu, and go for Cavaradonna. El Capitano. Again, I'm in the wrong place. So this is what happened the last time. I tried to move myself, and then the whole thing went ski whiff, as we say in Scotland. Ski whiff. So there we go. Again, I'm in the wrong place. Jesus, Mary Joseph. Yeah, I'm going to go soon, because this is just... So there you have it. One of the worst edited videos you'll ever see on YouTube. This is the content you're here for on the channel. I do apologise. Sometimes these things happen. So there we go. I'm going to go now. If you're playing this weekend, it's the usual. Good luck and go fuck. Hopefully things will be back on the up again soon. We'll have some information from Sorare in terms of what Big Nicholas was saying. We'll have some proper leagues back. Not all this nonsense that's running just now without Celtic. Enjoy your weekend. Thanks again for watching.